Hello everyone and welcome. Today, okay, today is a very special day, Father's Day. So I thought maybe I can go live and talk for a while. A time to reflect, to remember and honor the role of father in our lives, especially. You know, this you can compare their role in your life with anything else. So I'll talk about them for a while and you know, it's just about general, all the father in the world. Like it could be stepfather, biological father, or adoptive father, whatever it is. But the role of their children's life is very important. And actually, some of them they don't have their father, or they just only carries their memories, or some of them has lost recently their father and actually they knows what they lost. They're always saying, as I have father and now he's still alive. And so maybe we can't understand actually what they are like, because he's still with you, supporting you and giving you the right things in right moment. That's why maybe you don't understand actually what the father is doing, keep doing in your life. But I have seen a lot of people who lost their father, and they're always telling that, like after that, every time they're very very sad and telling that, like it means everything in your life. You lost everything. Like when there was a father, they were kind of worryless and they were not worried about their future, about family, nothing. But when they lost their father, then always saying that like they're missing their father too much. So a father is a most important part in your life, and their blessing, their always the prayer, especially the work they're doing. Maybe the father is not showing the love, like the way your mom's showing, but the love is kind of silent. Like not everyone, but most of them. Like they will not maybe say you that okay, son, I love you, but you will see that on their work, like they're doing, they're keep doing the hard work, their silent thoughts, their everything they're thinking about your future. But sometimes they can't show it like your mother do, but it's still it's not like less important in your family than your mother and father, equally important. I think sometimes even father is more important than mother sometimes, when it's about in the Muslim uh, country we are living in, where working, mom is kind of tough. I'm not saying that it's not impossible, but it's really tough. Who are, going to work, they actually knew how it is tough. I'm not explaining that. But my, point of view is that, like the father and the world, we say prayer for them today, like, just only prayer who lost their father, who have their father with their, you know, shoulder or head, praying for them and having working for them, both of them, like for the prayer, they deserve actually. And I will say to the younger generation, like, they're kind of nowadays I see they're not, having a fear. They're not scared of their father or mother, and they're having some kind of, like dominating them, especially the kids. They're thinking that, like, as they loved him or her a lot, so they knows that that's the opportunity they are taking, that's the weak point they are taking, and they're behaving bad and things like that. So I think whatever it is, whatever reason it is, you can't actually do that, and don't do it with your parents, because they are the most important people, especially if I take, father and mother, parents together. They're the most important, you know, people in your life. So, especially the father, if I talk, about my father, I have been growing up, watching him. He's working, very hard work. Like, as I belong to a very, very lower class, I was in a family, and my father was working very hard, and we had a crisis, with different, especially the financial crisis in my family. We are not like very much, like financially, or what it called, like financially not, developed or anything like that. So that's why we were, doing hard actually that time. And my father was always working, and slowly we were, thinking about ourselves, our future, and still, like, he is thinking about that. I know, and whenever I'm getting sick or anything, he's, getting more worried than my mother sometimes. He's going to talk, buying medicine, and really, he loves me. Like, we are two brothers, but he loves both of them. I see in his eyes, like, we are eating together. Okay, but whatever it is, he has a little bit, we have a lot, but still, a good things in his plate, he will give it to my brother or me or anything like that. All the time. He'll not eat it. Anything he got outside, he will take it home and giving us for everything. Like, he's happy, like, with that. So, it's just someone say that, okay, like, what your father did for you isn't very important. You are kind of, young and things like that. He had grown you up, or work hard for you. So now it's your turn to prove yourself. So that's it. Today is a Father's Day, and the world we have. It's a very special day, kinda, to celebrate. Celebrate means just, as we are not celebrating, especially as I've not seen, especially in the village, we're not doing that. We're not saying, "Oh, Father, I love you" or anything, but we can show it, from today, and everything, that, okay, we have to make them feel that, okay, like, we love them, especially we love our father. So that is very important, and I wish and I pray, all the father around the world, whatever it is, like, any kind of father, there is a stepfather, biological father, adoptive father, and any kind of father they like, or so Allah will bless them all, and whoever, you know lost their father, the father especially, Allah will, uh, like, send them to the Jannah, like, the paradise. That's it. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Take care.